We are so glad we made it to the top. We were struggling for sure, but it is so beautiful to be here. Look at these beautiful mountains behind us. It is something I have never seen before. We are Dani and Nikki, and last year we moved to Hawaii, but now our adventure continues to see more of the world. So subscribe if you'd like to follow our journey as we move out of our guest house to explore Albania. Today we're going to go to the Blue Eye, which is a natural spring here in Theth. It's about a 3-hour hike deep into the woods, so we're gonna see if we can find it.
So Nikki said this is a 3-hour hike. It's a 3-hour hike one way. So total out and back, it's 6 hours.
But it's so beautiful. We see major mountains around us. The clouds are sitting on top, and now we're walking and we see a waterfall. It's so beautiful. There's also just something about hiking, right? Like breathing in the fresh air, the clear spring mountain water. It's so calming also. If you haven't hiked before or you're not really a hiker, you should try it out. And why don't you just start in the Albanian Alps?
This is storybook nice. I kind of feel lied to my entire life.
What do you mean?
Because I thought you could really only see this in Switzerland for like a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. But that also just tells you how underrepresented Albania is, right? And no one really thinks of going here, but it's so beautiful.
So nice. Just keep looking up.
Yeah.
We're like kind of in a fallish woody area. Very nice. They have vipers here, bear, wolves, lynx. And now just think every corner that I go around, I'm gonna see one of those things and it's gonna kill me. The trail's a little overgrown. It's okay though. We're cleaning it out. I am wearing running shoes, probably a bad idea.
We are surrounded by beautiful mountains. And then along the way, you will see some villages, some abandoned, some not, that totally fit in the whole atmosphere of the Alps here.
It's like stone houses, and then you have like fences that are built with scrap wood that you see around.
We actually see quite a lot of abandoned dogs, and we suspect this dog has been abandoned here, that someone drove up here, left it. It's been following us for several miles.
Because every time we see a dog and we play with it, it makes me feel like I want to start traveling with a dog.
I want either a beagle or a wiener dog.
Pit bull, that's an option. Tell us what you guys think.
After a quick stop and have some cappuccino at the most beautiful spot to have a cafe. We are now seeing more blue water. We have about an hour and a half more to go. Let's get there.
It's very unusual for Nikki to get so passionate about a place that we're making 3 hours of walking into like 5 hours. She really likes this place. I do too. It is amazing.
Come on, babe.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the elevation. It's getting to me.
Last part is straight up. It's actually pretty hot now. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
We're already seeing such beautiful waters here, but we're not there yet. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
You see it?
Oh my God. Are you serious?
How beautiful.
You're like the only ones here. The only one. Oh, 2 other people, but that's it. for the vlog. We gotta get in here.
There's rocks under.
I see it. I'm just gonna jump in. 1, 2, 3. It's so cold. It's the coldest water I've ever been in. Way colder than the Alpine lakes. Way colder than Lake Tahoe. But it's beautiful. It could be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And we used to live in Hawaii.
Yeah. And if it's that cold, I'm probably not gonna go in.
Okay, so this spot is beautiful, but it can get even better. Like the Valbona Pass, which we are hiking today.
They said this was a moderate hike. No, it's a strenuous hike. I think what makes it really difficult is the altitude, because you're almost as high as the peaks of all the mountains here. So you're walking straight up the mountain for 3 to 4 hours with loose rocks. That's pretty tough, but you have cafes along the way with the most gorgeous views of the Alps. Sometimes you need to pass for donkeys that make their way down, which is really random, but very fun to see. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of a donkey today to carry our stuff, so we do that ourselves. It's about 17 degrees Celsius with a cool, crisp wind, so we lucked out on the weather. We are eager to see what's beyond this mountain. I can already see where we're going to descend, and then we'll be in the Valbona Pass. It should be a steady, flat walk to our next little town and our next guest house. But now we're taking a 15-minute break. Oh, we made it.
I know. Whew. What a hike.
We are so glad we made it to the top. We were struggling for sure, but it is so beautiful to be here. Look at these beautiful mountains behind us. It is something I have never seen before. Not these Alps looking mountains that are bare, just that white looking rock, and so many peaks that shoot up to the sky. It is so beautiful. And so now we are going to hike the Valbona Pass to the little town of Valbona. So we have another 4 hours to go.
But luckily, this part is downhill.
Down.
Nice.
We like that a lot. It's crazy how the landscape changes. It feels like we're climbing the Mount Everest or something. It's just all white rock. It's like we're on the moon or on the Mount Everest. I haven't been to both, so I don't know. But the path looks so amazing. I kind of get my energy back after the adrenaline rush of reaching the peak. I know there's a restaurant in the pass that we are dying to get to because our water is running out. And I would love to have some Albanian food as well.
What makes this hike even better, though, is the fact that we're kind of here during fall. Yeah, it's beautiful.
The more we go down, the prettier it becomes. The fall colors are beautiful. The way the light is hitting the mountains is beautiful. This is actually the prettier side of the hike. So we started in Theth, and now we're ending in the Valbona side. I think that's the most beautiful side of this entire trail. So looking forward to the restaurant.
Yeah, it has to be coming up.
We are trying to get to this cafe. Made it to this cafe. Two men are very friendly here. They have this bin with lots of sodas, and the mountain water is flowing into it, and the mountain water is really cold here. So the drinks are ice cold. You're starving, so we asked him if they served food, which they don't, but he gave us 2 bananas, so it's very nice. And I have a big mug of mountain tea with local honey. Delicious. So we're just gonna hang out here and then continue on. It is actually quite nice that the weather is chilly to cold, It's been so long since we felt that. We've lived in warm climates for so long that it immediately makes me think of Christmas and that cozy feeling of the holidays that you really only get in cold weather, right? So, and I was just telling Denny that this is probably my favorite hike, and we've done so many, and I know that this is probably my favorite hike because this is the first hike that's like 8 hours plus that I just don't get tired of. I'm actually going to be quite sad that it's going to be over. I'm not tired. I can keep going. Not Denny. He's actually done. He wants to get off the mountain and go to our guest house, but not me. We're almost done with this hike.
It's been a fun 2 days, but physically challenging.
Yes, and I'm actually getting a little tired now too. We're an hour and a half away, like an hour and 50 minutes from Valbona, and that's where our guest house is, so see you guys over there.